Hi everyone, it's Lisa Finkel coming to you from Finkel Pottery in Prince Edward Island, the east coast of Canada, just coming off a 2-day dump of snow, 3-day dump of snow. Some places on the island got like 100 centimeters of snow. We got about 30 or 40, so we weren't as bad off, but schools were closed for a couple of days and it was crazy. But things have settled down now. And I have a small kiln unload to share with you. So what do I want to start with? Maybe I want to start with my new favorite bowl form. So that, well, it's a bowl plate. It's a half plate, half bowl. And this, it's from a slab, and I put it in a form. It's very, very organic, sort of wavy. I love it. It's my new favorite form. So it's on white stoneware, actually white spec stoneware from Tucker's. Kiln fired to cone 5.5. So the cones, the 5 was all the way down and the 6 was just halfway down. So it was a nice hot cone 5.5. So what did I do on this? I took 2 coats of frost blue on the rim and 2 coats of green tea on top of that on the rim. Sometimes when you use this combo, the blue breaks through nicely on the texture, but it didn't this time. It's pretty green. It just made the green maybe a little bit more bluey. On the front, I did 2 coats of pearl white, and then I did a band of the frost blue, and then a slightly overlapping band of the green tea. Then I did 1 more coat of the pearl white over everything, and check out those drips. Like, wowza. Beautiful. And I love how it pooled. It's very smooth. Doesn't have ridges, but I love how it pooled in the swirl. So really happy with that piece. I also did a couple of small serving bowls. I'm very happy with these. So on the outside, I did a dip of alabaster and brushed on a coat of winterwood, 1 coat of winterwood. Then I did a lip of Spectrum Soft Blue, so 2 coats. I also did 2 coats of Spectrum Soft Blue all over the inside of the bowl. And then, trying to remember, a coat of blue hydrangea over that. And then I did bands. So I'm so amazed, those of you who make beautiful peacock bowls. I just don't have the patience for the W's and the dots. So I do a simplified version of it. So this is like strips of light flux and a strip of light. So 2 strips of light flux with starting at the top and then 1 in the middle. Then between and below the strips, I did 2 coats of Pottery Supply House Plum Perfect. And you can just see the purple shining through there a little bit. Not super purpley, but it's quite nice. And then below that was Amaco Deep Sea. And that was it. I did not put, and I did flux on the outside as well. So I think I just did a coat of flux on the outside because I know that Spectrum glazes can run, but I think we got some really nice drippage there, if you can see that, and then inside. So I was really happy with this bowl. It turned out quite lovely. And I knew that I probably didn't need to have another cover glaze over all that because blue hydrangea, when it meets flux, waterfalls really, really nicely. No matter what it's on, you get these beautiful white streaks. So I didn't feel like I needed the coat over everything, which I know you sometimes do with peacock bowls. So that one turned out really pretty. Next one that I did is this one, which I'm very happy with too. So this one is similar on the outside. I did a dip of alabaster, then 1 coat of winterwood, and then I used Spectrum Soft Aqua, just barely overlapping, and then 2 coats of Spectrum Soft Aqua inside. Actually, no, 3 coats inside, 2 on the outside. Then, just like the other bowl, I did 2 stripes of flux, 1 right at the rim, then 1 a little ways down. And then between those stripes, I put 2 coats of sienna speckle. And then below that, 2 coats of texture kiwi. And I didn't put anything over the top of it, but wowza. So happy with how that turned out. Oh, and I put some flux on the rim as well. So got some nice strippage there with the soft aqua. You have to watch with soft aqua. Flux can really bleed out. I think I just put a coat on there, but that turned out really pretty. So that's that one. Ooh, they came out of the kiln. I'm so happy with them. So this is the toad houses. And I also glazed them inside as well as out. It's got the little word toad on it. And I think I explained in a previous video, I just threw a bowl, then rounded it off when I trimmed it, and then made a hole in it for heat to escape, and threw a little wonky chimney on the wheel, and then just put a piece of clay here and pressed in the word toad. So when I glazed it, I just put some black underglaze on it, and I think I only put like maybe 2 coats of the, this is sangria, Spectrum Sangria. And then on the toad house itself, I did 3 coats of Spectrum Sangria, except near the bottom, I only did 2 coats because I was worried it might run, but it turned out, ooh, quite pretty. So that's nice. It's the first one. Second toady house, this one here. So this one is in inside as well. So this is Spectrum Soft Blue, and then over that I did a coat of just on the outside blue hydrangea, and I also put the black underglaze in the toad word. And also, I didn't bother putting the blue hydrangea over the letters. I didn't want to obscure them. So it's just the soft blue. But the rest of it has blue hydrangea all over it. And then I put a little bit of flux on the chimney. So that one turned out really cute. I was wanting some bright colors. This is for an Easter market that's a little ways down the road, but I thought something like that would be really eye-catching. Springy. People are starting to think of their gardens, all that kind of stuff. So here's a little toad house in frosted lemon, and that was 3 thick coats. It took. Frosted lemon is beautiful, but if you don't put it on thick enough, it can look a little streaky. So and just the black underglaze in the word again. So that one turned out cute. Somebody commented that where they lived, and I think they were in Australia or somewhere, that it would be a snake house. All we have for snakes on PEI or in Prince Edward Island is garter snakes, harmless, nothing poisonous, which is so lovely. You never have to worry about that. So here's the last one. Only 2 coats on the inside. So you really get to see when you do not, and this is Pottery Supply House Purple Haze, and you really get to see when you don't put enough coats of purple haze on. So this is, I wasn't worried about the inside. It kind of gets a streaky look, but on the outside, I might even have done 4 coats because it's a thin glaze. This is smooth. I just got a little glop of something not covering here. I'm not refiring it though. I don't want it to run, and I think it turned out really cute. So that's Purple Haze, which my customers have been posting some pictures for an online sale I'm doing, and they're quite gaga over the Purple Haze. So this one is Pottery Supply House Plum Perfect. Pretty similar to Mulberry, I would say, from amaco, but really pretty deep color. So that's the one I used on that bowl, and goes on quite nicely. So yeah, that's a nice one. I like that one. This is the old standard sangria on dark clay for a spoon holder. Always nice. Classic, classic. These are more prototypes for the dinnerware set I'm looking at making for myself. And this is on a medium brown clay from Tucker's Stoneware, ungrogged. And then I've got 3 coats of pearl white. And I also did pearl white 3 coats here. I did I did 2 of them already, and I had only done 2 coats of pearl white on the outside because I was worried about it running, and it was a bit patchy looking. So I added a coat for the next 2, and I love it. Love, love, love it. It did run a bit, but just so nicely, right? So I think I'll definitely be doing 3 coats on the outside, keeping in mind that I only go to a 5.5 in my kiln. If I did a hot 6, I probably would be in trouble with that. So you always got to keep in mind what you fire to, what the glaze likes to do, all those things. This one is a bit of a fail. This is mulberry with blue hydrangea on this. I mean, it's lovely. Like, this part is lovely. But I had a little tractor underglaze thing, and it came in really, really dark. But you never know. Someone might like it. Little trinket dish. Just playing. This one is just a little bowl, starting to play with some colors I don't use very often. This is reactive red 2 times inside. Then I did enchanted sunset on the inside rim. Then I did a coat of kimchi over it all. And then 2 coats of kimchi on the outside. And I must have done another coat of kimchi on the rim to get that drippage. So that's that. I got some, it's not pitting, but it's rough. So the glaze pulled too much. There was too much glaze on that. So that's a good thing for me to remember is spectrum glazes. Don't layer them too much. Like 4 layers is way too much. These are just more prototypes for my dinnerware set. So it's just the pearl white on the dark. And I feel like I could have gone with 1 more coat on those, but they're quite smooth. Even though there are swirls in it, this one actually I can feel a bit of the swirl, but the last one I just showed you is smooth. But I do love that effect. So I shall keep on in this vein, I think, and move on to dinner plates and stuff and big bowls. But I wanted to start small just to make sure that, and this was just a filled plate, so I just did the same treatment. What did I do? I must have probably caught that with my finger or something. So once you have one little flaw in your plate, you usually try to think of something that makes it look like it was intentional. So I think that's all right. I wouldn't do this for dinnerware because when you stack it, I think this could chip quite easily. Okay, for all of us crazy glaze buyers, you know who you are. It's like an addiction. You can't stop buying. And then sometimes you get glazes that you buy and you pay good money for, and then you try them once or twice and you're like, ugh. And they sit on your shelf and it's good money wasted. So I was somewhat inspired by Amanda from Red F Designs. I threw out a thing at copper jade. I had copper jade from Mayco, and every time I used it, and I tried it thicker and thinner, and oh my God, and it always came out like this baby poop green or brown. It was disgusting. And so I was watching her unload a few kilns, and she was saying the same thing, that she wasn't happy with the copper jade. But then she unloaded one where she combined it with, oh gosh, I cannot remember what she combined it with, but it was stunning. It was beautiful. And I thought, damn it, I threw out that copper jade. So I have started a Facebook page. I'm going to put a link down below. If you're interested in joining, please come along. It's just for discussion, sharing, all that good stuff. I know there's a ton of Facebook pages out there already, but this one is more for, I've got this crappy glaze, and this is what I've tried with it to see if I can love it. And that has happened before. I've had some glazes that I pull again and I do something different with, and then it's like, oh wow, that is a really nice glaze. So for me, the first 2 I'm going to start with is, one is Nimbus, which I know looks beautiful on here. And I tried it once with pearl white, I think, and it bubbled like crazy. It was very pretty. It was like a soft bluey gray when it combined. And then I tried it once on a whale, like it was just a flat fish that you hang, and it was a whale, and it was nice, but it was a very kind of dark blah gray. So I know that there's got to be something in this, and there may be some of you out there that have got some great suggestions, which you can certainly you can comment below, or you can join the Facebook page and comment there. So I'm going to make some little tester pieces to try some of these glazes. So my first one would be, one of them would be Nimbus, and the other one for me will be Coyote Enchanted Sunset. So it's part of the same, oh, I forget the name of the line, but it's the same one that Fairy Rose is in, and I love Fairy Rose. It's beautiful, it's stable, just a really unique pink, which it can be hard to get pinks that aren't kind of washed out. So I got this one with ideas that, oh, maybe I would combine it with the Fairy Rose. I love the name, Enchanted Sunset, but every time I use it, it looks really orangey. I don't like it. But I know that I just need to try harder. So this is another one that I'm gonna challenge myself to combine it with some other glazes and see if I can find a way to love Enchanted Sunset. So if you have any ideas about that, certainly comment below or join the Facebook page, whatever you'd like to do. So I think that brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will share with you next time I open a kiln, or maybe when I have some fun results with these glazes. Take care, everyone. See you next time.